A diecast consists of typically three parts: front plate, middle plate, back plate. Metal gets poured in from the top and it will fill all of the cracks. On two of the faces, the outer faces, we'll be burning an image onto it. In the centerpiece, we will design the shape, and with that shape, the metal will fill. The image will be imprinted on either side. So in our case, we're making a set of coins. So let's say we want a coin that is, I don't know, 36 millimeters by 36 millimeters. So kind of line that up in the middle, and then you will take the pen tool and just make some release lines. So what's going to happen is when the metal gets poured into here, there's still air that exists. So the metal's going to kind of like push out that air, and heat's going to interact with it. So it needs a place to escape. So if you build little lines from like a point on your mold to the outer side, this line you'll want to change the color of, because we're going to set it to a different setting in the cutting program. You can also change that in the cutting program, but I'm going to change it here so we can get a good idea. So yeah, these are the two reliefs for air to escape. The centerpiece will be cut out completely, and that's the shape we want, which in this case is a coin. And then we need a spout for the metal to kind of pour in at a consistent rate. So for that, I like to create a kind of, if you click on the polygon tool and then go over to trapezoid tool, it creates almost the perfect shape that we want. So something like that, and then you mirror it this way. So now see how that has like a nice pour shape. So line that up with the center and make this a bit wide at the top and a bit narrower at the base. This will also be cut, so I'm going to change it to black. Then create a rectangle that fills about 2/3 of this shape and pull that down into the top of your circle. And that will create the space for the metal to actually flow into. So as the metal starts to pool, it has this place to go, and that helps create a nice even pour. What we also want is to have a similar spout coming out at the bottom, leading to some sort of a rectangle, or actually I will do a reverse trapezoid again, or just a normal trapezoid. The reason for this is the metal pulls up and then starts to build on itself, and if we were making a larger cast with multiple pieces, then the bottom one would be retaining most of the heat. So we want to have a place for the metal to kind of pool and dissipate heat, and then as it pours up into the next cavity, it's nice and even. So yeah, something like that would be a simple diecast. We will put an image on so we can kind of see how that would work. This coin pack, and we're gonna use some of the stuff here, I think, to build the coin that we want. Kind of like this 9 is kind of cool, like that, maybe. We also saw a skull. That looks cool, I think. I guess if we did the skull, we can do bat wing. It's kind of like heads and tails. So something we want to make sure we also do is build in holes to hold the plates together. I have 3.5 millimeter screws. They suck because they have a flat head on them, but that's what I have right now. I'd recommend using something with a hex bolt. Also, you want these to be uniform because the back plate you're going to be flipping over. Images also you want to have mirrored. Sweet. Yeah, so then copy and paste this twice. Delete these lines. You don't need the release lines. You don't need the pour parts. That can all get deleted. You do want to still keep the alignment markers, the circles, and then with the image, you just kind of want to fit it to the size of your circle. Mirror them, yeah. This is the basic structure of a die-cast mold. From here you can expand it and do what you want to do. Just going to hit the start button, but before we hit this start button, if you could hit the subscribe button, it would help me out a lot. I appreciate it. You will have to do some cleanup on the mold, like cut these out. Sometimes, you know, this part might break, but it's okay. Just clean up the inside. It doesn't need to be perfect. And then you're going to want to stack them. Another thing I suggest is thoroughly cleaning out the burn in there. The better you clean out the burn, the better the image is going to come out when you're done. Congratulations, now you know how to make a laser cut die cast or billet mold. If you would like to learn how to pour low temperature metal at home, then check out one of my videos here and I can show you how to do that and you can see what this mold makes. Alright, appreciate you, have a good time. Please subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you next time.